Welcome to the Monkeycast. I'm Aaron, and these are my co-hosts Ethan and Tomas. Today we'll be discussing the topic monkeys and deforestation. So to start with, did you guys know that in Borneo, hunters kill 1,950 to 3,100 orangutans annually?
Are you serious?
That many?
Like that much?
Like,
Wait, so
Yeah,
are
I
they
am serious.
prized?
That much.
So was it for like trafficking or do they like harvest them for meat?
So the most
they eat
common
it?
reason is a trade of meat, and also because farmers believe that they are a threat to their crops, which is very important in Borneo to its agricultural.
but
Okay.
they live in forests. Don't farmers plant in like plains or fields?
They do.
The government needs to like the government of Borneo needs to like crack down on this because like that's a lot of monkeys and like if they're being used for like meat and trafficking, how have they not been caught? Like this.
Especially for orangutans, since apparently they will be going extinct within 10 years.
Oh my god.
Unless drastic changes are made.
That's not it's not good. Actually, on like a sort of similar note about things going extinct, did you know howler monkeys? Actually, there are ways to prove that howler monkeys are like being affected by deforestation and might go extinct because apparently they howl to sort of signify wealth or they have resources and protect them. But some scientists did a research on how like they investigated how frequently howler monkeys howl near like deforested areas and stuff, and they howl less. You can actually see that
Oh.
deforestation is having an effect on monkeys.
Fun fact. Howler monkeys howl at around 140 to 160 decibels, which is as loud as a jet engine. Exposure to this will cause permanent hearing loss within 1 minute.
Yeah, so that's a pretty significant difference.
This means that the loss of their habitats will also directly influence humans, which isn't good.
How much less do they
Actually,
have?
let me quote from the study. Howler monkeys eat leaves and fruit if they're. Wait. The evidence suggests that the anthropogenic deforestation is altering howler monkey behavior. Long-term howler monkey conservation. Prioritize preservation of forest, interior, and river edge regions because these are where the most resources are for howler monkeys. We have other monkeys do we have that we guys know of any others?
So a monkey that I've been finding to be in very close to extinction is the black crested gibbon.
What's
What
that?
about it?
So the black crested gibbon is so the black crested gibbon is critically endangered right now, and it is indeed being affected by the same deforestation because the problem with monkeys is that they require a jungle to thrive. They require a jungle to survive, and with the destruction of forests in Borneo, with the destruction of all these forests, natural habitats are being destroyed, and the only way that these monkeys have a chance to survive is either by adapting to this new environment, which they cannot do in the time frame that is given, or seeking artificial habitat in the case of zoos, where they will most likely
But-
just be exploited.
Yeah, zoos they like mistreat animals a lot of the time, right?
Yes, which is why I'm finding this whole situation extremely dire for not just the black crested gibbons, but all monkeys in Borneo, and not just Borneo, everywhere in Southeast Asia.
And every
South
species.
America too, and like Africa as well, right? Because the lots of monkeys.
Yeah,
But like
well,
this.
it's not just monkeys either. It's like every other species. I mean, even plants
According
because
to
they're
this
cutting down.
report, among the primates hit hard by the deforestation on the Indonesian island of Sulawesi, are the booted macaque and peleng tarsier, having lost more than 14% of their habitat. That's a whole lot.
So bad.
Quick break from all of this. What are your thoughts on monkeys in general? How do you what is your personal relation to monkeys?
Monkeys are actually kind of
Um,
interesting animals because they're sort of close to humans.
They're not really because they're not like sapiens. Are they? I
But
don't know.
No, they are
like
not,
their
but they are the
behaviors are
closest ones.
interesting to observe and like
Yeah, that's what I found interesting about them. Is that they seem so close to us and yet still so primitive. And that's why I really think that they should be preserved as a species.
yeah, we can
Given
study
their
their
relations,
evolution.
yes.
Yeah,
We can study their evolution and learn about ourselves from monkeys.
honestly, I haven't heard of a lot of these monkeys until now, but it's really saddening, you know.
Yeah, that's why deforestation and that's a big problem, you know.
And it's affecting, you know, climate change because there's not enough trees to suck up carbon dioxide and
But
stuff.
what do you feel? But what do you feel that we as students can do to influence this? Because I do feel that monkeys are they are in a very dire situation right now, and without serious help, there's no way they can survive.
Yeah,
Yeah,
as students, we can, well, right now, because especially in like, we're still in sort of this COVID era, but we can, I
we can,
guess we can spread awareness.
yeah, spread
Since we
awareness.
live in Finland, I'm not sure how we can like hands-on contribute to this, but spreading awareness is one.
Yeah, like making,
Maybe donations.
yeah,
Maybe another.
donations, making advertisements, or like just like messages to people, posts.
Um, actually, um,
Act,
actually, I'm just reading this now. Some studies done by the Sao Paulo State University in Brazil um, found losses of large animals like spider monkeys, tapirs, and toucans led to the loss of hardwood trees. These are replaced by softwood trees, which are not targeted hunters to find. So basically, deforestation is killing off monkeys. Then without the monkeys, hardwood trees aren't growing, which take up less carbon from the atmosphere, and so it's sort of like a downward spiral.
yeah,
So
everything's connected, you know. It's a chain cycle. Yeah.
like nature is an interconnected web of creatures and stuff.
Ecosystem, that's one.
Yeah.
So you're telling me that monkeys are directly related to the damage of to the damage of our habitat. The loss of these monkeys directly influences that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this is shocking news.
Yeah, this is like, I mean, it's not like I mentioned earlier. It's not just monkeys, but monkeys we can easier to focus on instead of looking at everything else. But it's still like
Yeah, and
this.
even with just one kind of animal, the impacts are so big, and we've only talked about one kind of animal.
Yeah, like I haven't even explored how monkeys might be connected. Not just monkeys, but like animals on land are connected to animals in what happens to the sea and stuff. That we'll probably discuss in future episodes, but just the amount of stuff we can gather with monkeys. It's a lot.
So the significance of monkeys is. I think that the significance of monkeys is very understated in comparison to other animals.
True.
We're always hearing about how the turtles are. We must save the
Yeah.
turtles. We must save all of these other animals. But we never, to an extent, we never hear as much about the monkeys in comparison to all of these other animals. So I think that the monkeys deserve an appreciation that a lot of the other animals don't, given their bipedal nature and their very clear exploitation, especially in zoos. For example, have you guys seen monkeys dressed up as humans?
I've heard of that, but I haven't actually seen it myself.
Yeah. People dress up monkeys as humans in zoos just for like attractions or what? What do they do with them?
Well, the reason behind them doing this is, I guess, it has certain comical element, but the problem with this is that it often has very bad mental effects on the monkeys, which is obviously very detrimental.
Yeah, because monkeys like are closer to humans than most like any other animal, and even though they're not as like sentient as no, they actually are sentient.
They are. If you're alive, you're sentient. I think that's a.
But just think about the
Here's
effect.
independent thought. You were considered sentient, but
If you have
independent thought and emotions.
Oh, yeah.
Think about the effect that would have on monkeys. Like think about the effect that would have on a human, and then it's probably what the monkey feels.
Yeah, and we don't pay any mind to it because, we treat everything else as inferior just because, we're more advanced than them or whatever.
Yeah.
They're still
I
living
feel
things.
deserve an undue appreciation that should be. It's very unique to monkeys. Like they share many common traits. In fact, I am sure you guys know this by now, but the bonobo is 98.6% related to humans.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
These are our closest ancestors, but like relatives, and we can, as mentioned,
We can trace
learn a lot from them. So yeah, yes.
compared to the Homo africanus, and the Homo erectus, they are extremely closely related. Which the connotations of monkeys being currently endangered, it's very troubling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, in conclusion to all of this, monkeys are important and deforestate. Monkeys are important for ecosystems like hardwood trees sucking up carbon. Less of them get less of them grow when they're less large. Large animals in tropical rainforests and such, and also that monkeys are extremely unique and an important and probably not underappreciated species that kind of gonna go extinct. So we should strive to protect these species and
I feel like these beautiful creatures should deserve more. Should deserve more attention. They should deserve more love, because monkeys are so close to us, and the fact that they are being neglected should definitely be rectified.
Yep.
Yeah. As a student, like we said, we need to spread awareness about these kinds of things. I just want to take this time to spread awareness about the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals.
Oh yes. Specifically, actually,
The 15th.
was it goal 13? Wait.
No, it was Goal 15, Life on
Goal 15,
Land.
yeah. Life on land, and how you all listening can support these goals.
There.
Well,
So it's basically like
Schools can be supported through both financial means and through just spreading awareness, letting people know about the Sustainable Development Goals and the impact that they may have on our daily lives. It's very important, and we highly urge that you look into it and that you consider helping.
and I guess that's the end of this episode.
Hope to see you next
Subscribe to
time
the Monkeycast channel on YouTube and Twitch.
at Monkeycast
Stuff
Official on YouTube and Monkeycast Official on Twitch. We hope that we'll see you again for another episode. Thank you and goodbye.
so long.
Bye.